There are plenty of people right now going to bed at night, putting their head on their pillow, making a pretty buck, not worried about Norma. And I'm just telling you, that's the reality of our healthcare system. But having said all that, we have to address costs, and I can see scenarios where, you know, a PBM could, in the right circumstance, say, you know, hey guys, this other medicine just as effective, same side effect profile, same class. Is that what, when it works correctly, is that what happens?
Absolutely. And you have good PBMs in the market space and you know, some bad players in the marketplace that make it more difficult on patients at times. But we need to ask ourselves, what are the clinical appropriate medications that we can get at a cost-effective nature out of so that the patient's getting the right medication, the right time, and they're having an appropriate thought of risk-benefit.
I think you're raising an outstanding point, is that while PBMs are sometimes made out to be the bad guys in this equation, what we're all not discussing, which is the elephant in the room, is why are pharmaceutical costs as high as they are? Why is this even allowed? Our costs here in this country for the same medications are 5 to 7 times what they are in Canada and Mexico and other countries. So
and that's an option. I mean, for my reflux medication, my insurance won't pay for it. I mean, it would come out to $400 a month if I paid for it out of pocket, so I'm getting it from Canada for a quarter of the price.
I'll tell you why right now. It's because the true beneficiary in our healthcare system, it's stockholders, it's CEOs, it's the truth. And it's a hard truth to swallow, but I'm telling you, that's what I believe to be the truth. And if anyone tells me that's not the truth, then you don't understand the way healthcare works. And look, there are no easy answers here. And I, again, have no problem with people making a really good living being in the healthcare space. But how can we start fixing the system so that this doesn't continue to happen?
Yeah, one of the things that I used to always work with my patients on is becoming your own advocate. It sounds like Norma and her husband both were that. Mm-hmm. But knowing what your formulary is. So what is your list of preferred drugs and covered drugs? Know your pharmacist. You know, they can be a great advocate for you if you engage with them. A lot of people look at the pharmacy as get in the door, get out the door as quickly as possible. But those are clinicians behind the counter as well that can be a supporter there for you and provide you with more information. And then last, you know, one of the things that a lot of patients don't like is this idea of a lower cost option. I don't want the lowest cost option. I want the best drug out there that probably should cost more money, not less. You know, I am a pharmacist. I take all generic meds whenever I need to take them because I know generic meds work. You know, we talk about the European market and things like that. They also embrace generic medications in the European countries because they know they're safe, they're effective. So when they're available, be willing to accept that generic drug as a solid option for you.
And Dr. Rao, thank you for fighting for Norma. You're the definition of what a physician is. And Daniel, thank you for sharing your thoughts on this. What I hope for right now, Norma, is that you make progress in your fight against your cancer. I mean, we're all praying for you and Rodney